What's going on, guys? This is Rich, Review Tech USA, filming you on my horrible phone's video camera feature or camcorder feature. I can't wait to not have to use this anymore. But I got a couple interesting things for Christmas. Well, I got money and I got gift cards. So I like those the most because you get what I want to get, not what other people think I want, which sounds kind of rude, but it works out a lot better, and I was very thankful for getting as much money as I did. Most of it I'm saving, but I did get a couple cool things. I'm going to show some of them to you. One of them is not a gift, but it's going to be something I'm reviewing. So enough of me staring at granite. Let's show you. I guess we'll start with the semi-least interesting thing first, even though it's pretty interesting. Now, the other day, before I show it to you, Steam had this on for sale because they're having that whole holiday gift thing going on, and they had it for like $9.99. And what happened was, I live in the Northeast, and we had a blizzard that day, and I lost internet connection, so I couldn't download it. And by the time we got internet back the next day, deal was gone. So I was down at Walmart picking up something else for a gift that I purchased for myself with gift money. And I saw this, and I was just like, read good things about it. Saw a review. I totally forgot the guy's name. He does great reviews. I'll put a link. I'll put an annotation in the video. But Darksiders, $19.99. I'm kind of glad it's kind of worked out in a good way because I want to review this. And I can review games I have before on my PC using Fraps, but there's like a 1 in 50 chance, it usually happens like every 50 times around, that Fraps freezes. And even though that's not like very often, hey look, I got a voicemail. Even though that's not very often, do you want to find out for recording for 2 hours that Fraps failed on you? Too risky. So glad I got the console version, just recorded into my Hauppauge. It'll look nice in HD. And I'm looking forward to trying this game out. I heard a lot of good things about it. Hey, you get to be the horseman from the apocalypse. So it means it's dark and evil. And those are my favorite kind of games because I'm a very cynical person. I don't know if that's the right word, but anyway. Moving on. This won't be significant, but I'll explain the story behind it. This is a mini tripod, which I'm glad I got this because I had one of those flexible tripods, and they sucked. And it jiggled whenever I was trying to take still video and all that crap. Now, you're probably wondering, Rich, I thought you sold your camcorder. I've been through 4 different camcorders, and I sold them all. The first one I had, which I like the most, it's why never mind, I'll explain in a second. First one I had was the Kodak ZI6. Took really damn good pictures, even in low light settings. I mean, it got a little grainy, but it was tolerable. But the thing that bothered me with it, and the reason I sold it, is that in low light, or when the light in the room changed, the frame rate would fluctuate severely. You would go from 30 frames to 10, and it would go from looking like HD video to a cheesy webcam. So even though it looked good, it got really choppy, so I got rid of that. Then I got a Sanyo Exactly, it was the red one that Radio Shack sold, whatever. Much better camera, actually had optical zoom, not just digital. In very bright settings, it actually was better looking than the Kodak ZI6. But it just, unless you had very bright light, it was terrible. It was beyond grainy. It was unwatchable unless it was extremely bright in the room. When I did reviews, I would have to have a spotlight on what I was using, and it still was crappy. So I got rid of that one. And I got the Kodak ZI8 this time. Brand spanking new off of Amazon for $99.99. With shipping it was $107, or no tax. Shipping was free. $107. I read so many good things on that camcorder. I mean, I know any camcorder under $200 is not going to be perfect, especially if you're with HD. It's going to, when you walk around, the image stabilization is not going to be great. but I'm really looking forward to getting that. I'm actually going to do a buddy of mine, actually Stone. Let's give it a flop here, this guy. I'm going to do a comparison between the Flip Minnow HD 8 gigabyte versus the Kodak ZI-8. So if you guys are on the fence about getting into those cameras because they're kind of in the same, plateau in terms of quality, I'll do some footage and some comparisons, and we'll see from there. Now, last but not least, since you've been staring at the tripod for like 3 minutes, is this thing right here. Now, Ryan from Stone Age Gamer, dude, I owe you the biggest apology. The reason why I haven't done a review on this yet is because I haven't had a camcorder to do it with. So let's take a look here. This is a homebrew Atari game. It's an Angry ET. Let's crack it open. I'm on my crappy camera here. She's going all over the place. Come on. I can't nail. This is Alien Breed 3. This is they're making fun of PC for the Atari 2600. I have to do some research on this. I'm going to go pretty in-depth with this for Blister Thumbs and YouTube, but this is what it comes with. Really, I wouldn't eat any of this stuff. It's more funny. This is already like this. Look at the Reese's Pieces. They're melted. That's awesome. So, yeah, I would recommend eating these things. They're a nice collectible and a nice murder weapon. Yeah, this is like a guaranteed trip to the hospital from food poisoning. They're a rock. Anyway, this is the game's case. Pretty freaking cool. I'm not going to go into too much details. I'm going to go over everything in the review. Dude, ET is raging. That is amazing. It's arousing me. Just kidding. Alright, let's pop it open. All different friggin' goodies as always. Once again, not going to go into too much detail with it now. And there's 2 cartridges here. What the hell is that about? Proto ET. No way. Is that actually a prototype cartridge for the original ET? I gotta ask Ryan about that to make sure I don't make any mistakes. I don't know, maybe it's not. That looks really fresh though. I'm gonna guess no. Or it is and they just put a fresh sticker. That sticker looks way too new. I'll have to ask Ryan about that one. But thank you very much, Stone Age Gamer, for being very patient with me and letting me review this, because it's going to be a very epic review. Like I said, it's going to be a lot of material I got to get together to make sure it's done right. So anyway, guys, this is Rich, once again, of Review Tech USA. I know I've put up a lot of videos lately. Guess I'm making up for lost time. I'll see you guys soon, and as of tomorrow, you will not be seeing videos in this crappy quality anymore. Have a good one. I think I said that backwards, but screw it.